What would you do if you went to a forest, a place where you were supposed to be able to feel peace, somewhere where you went to relax, and slowly the forest consumed you, leaving nothing but another tree amongst its army? Well, in today's story we'll be discussing just that. We'll be trying to understand how our protagonist might be able to escape this fate, and hopefully learn something to become better people ourselves. Hello, I'm CC with the Crucible character, and today's story was posted on the r/Weird Stories subreddit by Norman Crane, and it's entitled We Who Become Trees. Now this story is almost like a poem, just so you know. And it starts like this. And the lands that are left are leaves scattered by the wind, which flows like blood, veins across the present, the swampland separating prisoner from forest, where all shall become trees. So it is said, said the elder. He expired at night in his cell, months before the escape, about which he had for so long dreamed, and had, by clear communication of this dream, hardened and prepared us for the swampland shall take all of you. It is understood, yes? Self-sacrifice at the altar of the bog. Yes, we nod. The night is dark, the guards vigilant, our meeting secret and whispered. Your crimes shall not follow you in the forest. Ye shall root anew, unencumbered. The swamp sucks at us, our feet, our legs, our arms, upon each falling. But we must keep the pact. Belief in brotherhood above all. Where one submerges, the other pulls him out. When one doubts, the others reassure him. There is an end, a terminus. The elder's heart gave out. Aged, it was, and gnarled. Falling into final sleep, he imagined for the first time the totality of the forest dream. A beyond to the swampland, a place for the rest of us to reach. By dying, dream. By night, dreaming, create. And by death, dreaming, permeate. Death, and by morning, meet. And the candle, too, gone out. We are dirty, cold. We push on through fetid marsh and jagged, jutting bones of creatures which before us tried and failed to cross. Beasts both great and small. The condors have picked clean their skeletons long ago. The swamp bubbles, the bubbles pop. I am the first to sacrifice. Taking a step, I plunge my boot into the swamp water. And pain, endless and increasing. This is not to be feared, this is the way. Let suffering be your compass, and respite your coffin. Lift up, out a leg, without a foot, screaming, blood running down, a protruding cylinder of brittle white bone. The others aid me, and I steady myself, and I force the bone into the swamp. I force myself onward, step by heavy step, and the swamp takes, and it takes. The prison is a fortress. The fortress is surrounded by swampland. We, who are brought to it, are brought never to exit. How many days of swamp in each direction, we ask? There is a map. A point in the middle of a blank page. The elder tears it up. Forever, 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 forever in every direction. It is understood, yes? Then escape is impossible. No, the elder says. Forever can be traversed, but the will must be strong. The mind must believe. The map is a manipulation. The prison makes the map. And as the prison makes the map, so too the map makes the prison. The open mind cannot be held. So how? First, then by remaking. We are less. 4 whole bodies reduced to less than 3. Yet, all of us remain alive. All have lost parts of limbs. We suffer. O elder, we suffer. Above the condor circle, the landscape is unchanging. Shreds of useless skin hang from our hunched-over, waiting bodies like rags. Wounded, we leave behind us a wake of blood, which mixes with the swamp and becomes the swamp. Bogfish slice the distance with their fins. How will we know arrival? You shall know. But how, elder? What if we traverse forever, yet mistake the swampland for the forest? If you know it to be forest, forest it shall be. I am a torso on a single half-eaten knee. I carry across my shoulder another who is a head upon a chest, a bust of human flesh and bone and self, and still the swampland strips us of more and more. How much more must we give? It is insatiable, greedy, it is hideous, it is alive, it is an organism as we are organisms. Sometimes I look back and see the prison, but I do not let that break me. Leave me, go on without me. Look at me, I am nothing left, says the one I carry. Never, I say, never, say the others. Brotherhood, says the elder. All must make it, or none do. Such is the revelation. Heads and spines we are. That is all. We swim through the swampland, raw and tired. My eyes have fallen out. I ache in parts of my body I no longer possess. My spine propels me. Skin peels off my face. Insects lay eggs in my empty sockets, my empty skull. End time. The call echoes around the prison. Killer man present. Killer man present. Names are called out. Those about to be executed are brought forward. Like skeletal tadpoles, we wriggle up, out of the swamp, onto dry land, onto dry grass, and birds chirping, and sunshine. One after the other, we squirm. Is this the place? Yes. Yes, I can neither see, nor smell, nor hear, nor taste, nor feel. But what I can know, I know. And I know that I am in the forest. I am ready to grow. I am ready to stand eternal. The world feels small. The swampland is an insignificance. The prison is a mote of dust floating temporarily at dawn. This I know. And I know trunk and branches and leaves. They call my name. I hold the hand of another, and he holds mine until we both let slip. The killer man, hooded, waits. The stage is set. The blade's edge is cold. I am with you, brother. To the forest, to the forest. Resplendent I am, and towering. A tree of bone with bark of nails and leaves of flesh, blood sap coursing within, and fruits without. The killer man's eyes meet mine as he lifts the blade above his head. Soon I will be laid to rest. Once, rage not like the others. Do not beg. When comes the time, meet it patiently face to face. For you are its reflection, and what it's reflected, what is, said the elder. And now, as the killer man's hands bring down the blade, I am not afraid, for I am rooted elsewhere. The blade penetrates my neck. One of my fruits drop to the ground, one of many, filled with seeds of self. It is already the insects know the promise of its decay. And my head rolls forward as the killer man pushes away my lifeless body with his boot. A warm wind briefly caresses my tranquil branches. The prison is in ruin. The elder lights a candle before sleep. Tonight we go, I say. Tonight we escape. The end. Wow, that was really interesting. There was a lot of, I think, symbolism. I think there's so much deep story that you can pull out of this, so many things that you can apply to yourself. I think one of the biggest takeaways for me is that it's so important to understand what we're signing up for when we sign up for things. Kind of make sure that the journey is rewarding, but also that the reward is truly what you want. There's a saying that I really like, and it's basically just, you'll get what you want. In the end, you will get what you want. If you truly want something, you'll get it. You will end up with it. Because if you truly want that thing, you're going to do the things required to get that thing, or to be that person, or whatever it may be. So I think, although the story itself is very vague, and it opens up so many questions, what is the prison? What is the swamp? Why does it eat people? I think there's so many metaphors that can be drawn in between the lines. I think it's so important that along the journey, we have to ask ourselves, is it truly worth it for the destination? Is it truly worth it to sacrifice all that we are for what we thought we wanted? Do we still want the thing that we thought we wanted? Are you on a journey right now that leads to a goal that you want? Or have you lost yourself in the journey? Have you become like this person, slowly, part by part, been removed from the story altogether? Are you who you want to be? Do you have what you want, or are you on your path towards it? These are the questions. Well, everyone, I appreciate you stopping by. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please let me know down below. What would you do differently in this story? What questions do you have? I know there's not much different to be done, but what questions do you have about this story? What would you be dying to know about it? What would you ask the author if you had the chance? Anyways, I'm CC with The Crucible of Character, and if you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, please make sure to subscribe for more daily uploads. I love you all. Goodbye.